Hi there folks, this is Vlad with Review Outdoor Gear, and today I wanted to review this French press from Stanley. I've been using this for over a year now, and it's been my favorite French press for two people. Really compact design, good design, and works really well. So let's get into it. So it has a 32-ounce capacity, full. If you fill it to the top, but I usually don't do that. It works really well for 2 full cups. I like that the bottom part has a full stainless steel design, including the handles. Everything here is metal, so you can put it over flame if you want to. You can put it into the fire if you wanted to boil water into there. And Stanley does say that you can boil water right in here. Although if you're using a stove, it's a little bit harder because it is a pretty narrow bottom and it's very tall. So it takes a long time for the water to boil in there because there's not a lot of surface area. And also, if you're using a stove kind of like this, the burner is so wide that it ends up just kind of heating the sides of it and ends up getting really hot on the outside and not really boiling the water inside. So for camping purposes or something like that, I usually just use like a smaller, much wider based kettle to boil water for and then pour it in. But you can put it right into the hot coals, or if you have like a smaller stove that has a smaller burner on it, that would work well too. But I love that it's flat here, so there's no pour spout right on this metal part. That's all enclosed in this plastic part. And this is nice quality plastic. It's BPA free, whatever. It's not supposed to leach any chemicals. And nice metal mesh on the bottom to filter out the coffee. So what I do is I grind coffee, put it in there, pour water, or vice versa, whatever your method is. I let it steep in there. I have a little spoon I stir it with. I don't know where it is. Stir it with a spoon, and then you just gently press it down, and then that makes really good coffee. And you can make a pretty high level or high dose of coffee in there without it like going down all the way. So some French presses I've experienced, if you like stronger coffee or more grounds, it won't go down all the way, so it'll leave a gap. But you can put probably 8 or 10 tablespoons of coffee down there without it having to stick out. And another really nice feature is the actual French press part here. Has a double gasket system here. So the first gasket is like this thicker, more sturdy rubber piece, and this all comes off, by the way. You can like take it off to clean it. And then there's a second ring that really captures it and makes sure that when it goes down, none of the water leaks out around the outer part, because once you actually press the coffee, it all ends up inside of here, inside of this plastic part, and that's where you pour it from. So I've never had it like leaking out of the spout and out of the bottom. Really nice. And it's really nice and smooth. It goes down really nice and smooth, but it doesn't ever get bound up or stuck or anything. So really nice design. And then there's a nice little lid on it to keep it warm. And it'll stay warm a decent while, because it almost has like a double wall type of thing between the plastic and the metal, and the coffee is stored once you brew it inside of this plastic container here. It's not too heavy. I don't know the exact weight, but it's under a pound for the whole thing, probably 3/4 of a pound. Not too bad. And then there is a decent amount of storage inside, so if you want to, bring your coffee beans or whatever, you can throw those in there. If you have a small hand grinder, you can put that in there, or if you want sugar, cream, whatever, you can throw that all in there, and then it can all kind of be stored. The handles fold down really nicely, so really nice and easy for transport. You can put a spoon in there. Mine, actually, there we go, I found it. It goes right in there, and then just closes up like that. So really nice and compact design, definitely perfect for camping. You could take it backpacking too. It's not a light French press because it's all metal, but it's not absurdly heavy either. And if you really like your good coffee, it might be worth it. So yeah, really nice design. And then cleanup is pretty easy too. Once you made your coffee, you can just pull this out. I just rinse this out really quick, dump that out, and then I put a little more water in there, and then I'll just take this plunger part, just put it in there and kind of swish it back and forth in the water, and that kind of washes out the filter and all the stuff. And I dump the water out, open that, dump the water out of there, and it's basically ready to go. It's not spotless, so when I come home, I wash it with soap, but it gets off most of the coffee oils and whatnot from the inside. So really nice and compact, really nice quality design. Stanley usually makes pretty nice stuff, and I bought this with my own money, so it's totally unbiased, and I just love it. The lid here has got a little gasket too, so it sits on there really nicely. It seals in there, and so when you're pouring the coffee, nothing ever falls off or flops out. It all holds on really well. There's a little vent hole up there, so when you pour, it doesn't glug, glug, glug. It's a nice, clean pour. So there you go. Really recommend it if you're looking for a nice two-person French press to go camping or backpacking. I've loved it. Makes the perfect amount of coffee and not too expensive. I think it runs somewhere around $20, so not too bad. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I'd love to get back to you and have a conversation with you. And as always, have a great day. Don't forget to praise God for His amazing creation that we're out in here. And I'll see you next time. Over and out.